Welcome back to the New York Sports Exchange, episode number 107. And we're almost there. Football.
It's around the corner. Around the corner.
Just around the corner. Just around the corner. You know, the 9-month marathon is about to start. No more just baseball to watch.
Thursdays. I'm not even watching baseball anymore.
Speaking of baseball, I'm not even watching it either. But, now back to baseball. Jasson Dominguez is the greatest player ever. That's what
You got a bright spot.
I truly think. I know. Just only to be heartbroken again. I can't wait.
Congrats. The season's over for the Mets and Yankees. I don't even know if we should. There's not really much to break down. Ronny Mauricio gets called up. He hits the hardest hit ball Mets season. There's nothing. They stink. They both stink. That's it.
It's not fun. Although we did sweep the Astros, but that's just like.
Congrats. What does that mean? Nothing.
Means nothing. It literally means nothing. So, and that's baseball. College football started up this past weekend. A lot of surprises. Florida State, big win over LSU. It's Colorado.
Yeah, tell me about it. I don't know, and that's the real question. Is Travis Hunter going to win the Heisman?
He'll be up for it, but I don't think he'll win it.
Nobody's beating Caleb Williams.
That's what I think.
Caleb Williams is going to throw for like 300 touchdowns this year.
Here's the thing. Like, the media doesn't like to vote for back-to-back Heismans. Because there's a reason why it hasn't happened since, like, when? The 70s, 80s with Archie Griffin?
This guy's unreal, though. Come on. It's going to be... Dude, he's the clear favorite. It's going to be hard to beat him.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
Maybe Shedeur Sanders.
Maybe. It could be Shedeur Sanders. I'll take a deep dive into college football week 1. This is basically our NFL show. We already gave our predictions for all the divisions. We're now going to give our predictions for the playoffs, Super Bowl, all that. And also a reveal of what we will be doing weekly, for weekly content, and what we'll be doing for the entire year. Or the entire football season, excuse me. So, let's take a deep dive into some college football. It's nice to finally bet on something that isn't baseball for once. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
the
team of the
Oregon over-betters. Let's talk about that real quick.
Who they play?
Let's go Ducks. Dude, Portland State, they won 81-7. Joke of a football game.
You're seriously that right now.
Dude, I'm so happy. It's all about Bo Nix.
That though, Bo Nix.
Bro, 81-7. Come on, they're gonna choke at the end of the year. I might as well see if they can get in the top 10 to start. They're 15 now. I wonder if they're gonna be ranked.
Yeah, I mean that's true. But oh my God, we got to talk about the team of the week. Colorado.
I don't know. Travis Hunter is a dog on both sides of the ball. Shedeur Sanders is so much better than I thought he was going to be.
Not Donovan Edwards. What's his name? That running back. I forget what his name is.
They got a white safety, number 45, out there balling.
The only returning player from that past year's defense.
They're an interesting team. Do I really think they're going to be that good? No, I think TCU was pretty terrible going into the season. I think they're extremely overrated. They just got ranked as of last year, but is Colorado legit? I still don't know. We'll see. But that's a hell of a win. It's a hell of a start.
They do play against Nebraska next week. They went from 3-point underdogs to 1.5-point favorites at home. So
I still think we're stretching it a little bit. It's one game. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We definitely will.
They're an interesting team.
I knew this team was going to be good, but I did not think that they were going to be not like this.
Not 500 yards from Shedeur Sanders good, or Travis Hunter getting a pick and 120 receiving yards.
I will never forget when Travis Hunter decommitted from Florida State, and on like Twitter Spaces everywhere, like Florida State fans were like literally crying over losing Travis Hunter. I can now see why.
Yeah, I see why. I mean, he's literally a Heisman candidate. This guy decided that he wanted to go play for one of the greatest corners of all time, and it's panning out. He's following. Well, I'm a Revis guy, but you do you.
Yeah, but
it's working out. It's working out for him. This is an interesting team. Well, you got to keep an eye out for him.
Yeah,
Colorado peeking around. They already tied their season win total from last year.
They did.
So
one.
So we'll see. Let's go. Only up from here.
Only up from there if you're a Buffs fan. They do play USC on the 30th, I think. Yes, the 30th.
I think Caleb
they play
Williams
USC.
just blows them up.
I'm betting the over. I'm betting the house on that over. I think that
it's gonna be a shootout.
Definitely going to be something. Definitely worth a look. One of the next surprises, not necessarily a surprise because I saw this coming, but Florida State.
Well, they were ranked 8th going into the game
on LSU. Big game.
Yeah, it was just
Kelly.
brutal. If Florida State was more disciplined, that game's not even as close as it was.
I think
they took a ton of penalties
in the beginning.
Well, yeah, the refs were brutal, but they did take a ton of penalties. They're going to be a good team. I don't know where they're going to be ranked going into this week. Probably around the 6th range, but Florida State legit.
I think they go top 5. I think they
no. You can't. USC moves into the top 5. There's no way USC doesn't move into the top 5, and no way anyone in the top 5 drops out. USC's 6.
USC just felt. I mean, like I get that they are 2-0, but like they beat teams that aren't that San Jose State. No, but
again, 63-7 is like.
I'm not moved by USC, and it's solely because of their defense. Year after year, it's always Lincoln Riley's got a talented team. This is even at Oklahoma. Lincoln Riley's got a very talented team, but he always brings in that same defensive coordinator who's terrible at his job, by the way, and always brings him in, and he sucks. He's not good.
But I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying that you're telling me someone's going to drop out of that top 4, and you're not, and USC who's 6 is going to not move up. They're 2-0.
I get it.
I'm not saying they're deserving of it, but that's just kind of how it works.
Okay. I mean, we'll definitely see what happens, but I'm just excited for college football, man. This is
Is Ohio State overrated?
Yes. That was awful.
Do you think that's the most?
That was awful. That was not.
Are they the most overrated team in all of college football right now?
No, it's LSU.
Well, I don't even think LSU should be on the radar anymore. That O-line and D-line is... They couldn't even break through. I mean, there was no pressure. They were getting ran all over. The run defense was horrible.
Yeah. I think, though, Ohio State was not good. Kyle McCord, he's just lucky that he has 2 of the best receivers in the country. And I forget how you say it. Ebuka? I don't even know how you say his name. And,
I don't know either.
Marvin Harrison. That's really...
well, Marvin Harrison's just... He might win Heisman.
Yeah, but, I mean... Ryan Day, not that great of a play caller. You go up against one of the worst teams in the Big Ten. You only put up 23 points. I don't know.
Speaking of Big Ten, Rutgers with a huge win.
Rutgers. Oh, yeah. Great cover from Rutgers.
It's all about Rutgers. We're a Rutgers team now. We're a Rutgers podcast now.
We're a Rutgers. Your family, your religion, and Rutgers football.
Rutgers.
Oh, my God.
It's all about Rutgers.
Penn State with a nice backdoor cover. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
All right.
That was awesome.
Give me your top 5 college football teams going out of week 1 right now.
I'm going to go... power rankings or just
give me the 5. Just give me the 5. It doesn't have to be ranked. Just give me the 5.
Okay, we could go Alabama. They get a big
I think
win.
they're overrated, but
all right. Then we're gonna go with Georgia, no doubt. It's that number 3. I guess that's should be Ohio State, but they did not move me at all.
Michigan, maybe?
Maybe, but it's again, they played a not good team. And speaking of fucking Michigan, we need to talk about this. The 4s for their horrible tribute. Did you see that?
I didn't even see it. Was it terrible?
Oh my God. So Jim Harbaugh got suspended by the university for illegally paying recruits. And it was a self-imposed suspension. So the NCAA was going to suspend him, then they dropped the suspension, but then the University of Michigan suspended him. So first off, J.J. McCarthy, quarterback for Michigan, is wearing a Free Harbaugh t-shirt. That's number 1. Number 2, to start the game, the entire team is in a single file line before they break into their formation. Putting up the number 4, which was the number that Harbaugh wore when he was a quarterback at Michigan.
They're doing too much.
Is he dead?
No. He's suspended for paying players. They're doing too much.
He bought him a cheeseburger. I'm not kidding.
I heard, yeah, I know. That's what everyone says. He bought him a cheeseburger on his NIL deals. Face the consequences, Michigan. My buddy's a Michigan fan. I love hearing it from him. So
that's so stupid. Like, they get a win over ECU, but like, it's really just, ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm probably gonna go in no order: Alabama, Georgia, Michigan, Florida State.
Alabama, Georgia, Michigan, Florida State. One more.
Top one 5. More. SC.
All right. Well, yeah, that's fair. Do you think Washington's really that good?
Michael Penix Jr. is, in my opinion, besides
worthy of a top
Williams, 10. He's worthy of a top 10, top 15 pick.
All right.
He was making big boy throws against Boise State. It just felt like every time he threw the ball, it was either first down every play, gain of like 15 yards, or just like a 40-yard bomb. He looked really good. He looked really good. Pac-12 should be very interesting now because, you got USC, you got
Ducks, baby.
You got Oregon, Bo Nix, who's somehow still in college.
26-year-old college quarterback. He's been in college since the Obama administration.
Has he? No, that's a joke.
No, but that'd be hilarious.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah.
2016.
Then there's Washington with Michael Penix Jr. Colorado has entered the fray. Here comes Oregon State, DJ Uiagalelei. Utah. Like, Pac-12
I don't know.
Pac-12's a must-see conference, which sucks because this is like the last year of the Pac-12. And also, speaking
and you also
of
can't watch any of their games because they don't have a network.
The Pac-12 network, baby. You get your free hour in there. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's
you
great.
Get your free hour. It's awesome. Speaking of the Pac-12, some ACC news: Stanford, Cal, SMU joining the Atlantic Coast Conference.
Great.
Such a joke. It's such a joke, but it's going to be so funny next year when Duke is playing at Stanford at like midnight on a Wednesday.
Dude, how are they going to do all this travel?
I have no idea. I truly have no idea.
Especially for the sports other than football. Like, you're going to get like a baseball game cross country, and then you got to come home. Like, I don't know.
It's gotta love conference realignment. This is why NIL is like ruining college sports, in my opinion. But you know what? That's just me. That's just me.
Yeah,
it's cool that the players get paid, but the schools are definitely gonna want more, and it's showing right now. Any other college football news? We got a big game next week on Saturday. Yeah. Alabama, Texas.
We got a big game today.
Big game today. Should we ease into it?
Do it right now. We're talking about it.
So, Clemson takes on Duke. We will be introducing the weekly ladder challenge. So, to explain it, Tim and I will be making the same bet. Clemson minus 12.5. It'll be $5 bet. We take, if we win, move on to the next day, which means we will bet our winnings plus the original bet for day 2. If that hits, so on and so forth. If it loses, we're done. We're not making a ladder bet until the following Monday. Win the whole thing, get some money, we celebrate, we do it all again the next day. First game, Clemson, minus 12.5 against Duke. I like the number. I think that although Duke's got a really good quarterback in Riley Leonard, I think that
it's still Duke football.
Clemson's just a talented team. Like, Cade Klubnik, his first full season as a starter.
Let's just put this. We're talking about football, all right?
Yeah.
Clemson, Duke. They're not a 1A, 1B. This is a overmatch. It's all about Clemson. Let's ride or die. I know you're crying on the inside, but it's easy money for Clemson.
I'm fine with it. No. It's easy. That's why I bet on Clemson. That's why. But yeah, I feel like the only one thing that worries me though about Clemson is the offensive line. But I think that they'll be able to get over that hump a little bit. And I don't think Duke has really ever had this much of a big game at home ever. So
they're gonna crumble.
I think we think they're gonna crumble. Clemson minus 12.5. Day 1 of the ladder challenge. Let's have some fun. I cannot wait to do this. we either could be helping people make rent or put them in serious debt. That's and no in between.
When the credit card bills are piling up, this might be your answer. So follow up.
Knows?
Let's see what happens.
And stay tuned for another challenge that we will be doing for the NFL season later in this episode. Let's see. Anything else from college football? I mean, let's see.
No. It was a good week one. There was a sick catch at Michigan State. I don't even know. That was first college reception.
That was
insane. One-hand grab, like backflip. So shout out to that guy. I don't even know his name. But it was an entertaining week one. That's all you can ask for. It was good games. Especially with all these mismatches. Get a few good games in.
Another sneaky game I like for next week, Tulane against Ole Miss. That could definitely be a good one.
Ole Miss is wearing the baby blues. I'm taking them.
I think they're on the road. Unless either they're on the road or it's on a neutral site. They are... Yeah, they're on the road.
All right,
total set at 62. Looky. Okay, very interesting. Okay, time for our NFL preview. This is our second full year.
Picture.
Second full year covering the NFL. Oh yeah. Jesus, it feels like we've been doing this for like 5 years. When it's like,
I know
it's been two. But nonetheless, we'll go division by division quickly, and then we'll give our playoff pictures, all that stuff. Start with the AFC East. I'm feeling kind. Tim, realistically, where are you laying out the AFC East?
Bills win the division. It's pretty clear cut and dry. I think no one's going to argue with that. Other teams will put up a fight. They're not going to sweep. It's not going to be a lights out, easy win division for them. But they're the best team. Josh Allen's the best quarterback. Until proven wrong, they're my division winners. I have them sitting 13-4, 12-5, around that range. I think it's pretty clear they're going to win it. The second spot's where it gets a little.
Yeah.
I don't know. I am not banking on a Tua downfall. But I like Aaron Rodgers a lot more than I like Tua, and Jalen Ramsey being out for a while. I like this Jets defense a lot more. So I'm going to put the Jets in the second spot. Them as a wild card team. Like 10-7 range. 10 wins, 11 wins.
Okay.
I'm going to go Miami after, and then New England to follow. I am so torn if Miami makes the playoffs.
It's a tough AFC.
Give me Miami to sneak in. So we'll have three playoff teams in this division. I think that's reasonable. I think Miami's a good, the best receiving room in the NFL.
Okay.
Their defense without Jalen Ramsey is still really good. They got a decent run game. Give me Miami third in this division, make playoffs. New England. It's New England. What are we doing?
Yeah, obviously.
So that's my breakdown.
Yeah, I have the same four. I mean, unless Aaron Rodgers poses as a big-time threat to the Bills. I mean, the Jets did beat the Bills last year with Zach Wilson at quarterback. What's going to happen when they face him twice a year with Aaron at quarterback?
Aaron Rodgers. And the edge rushers they have, they are built to beat the Bills. They have speed on the outside, so Allen can't move. They have great secondary room, so Diggs can't get any separation or any space, and they could shut down, Gabe Davis. Come on, it's Gabe Davis. Yeah. So I think realistically the Jets have a shot at winning the division.
Sighing at Gabe Davis because I was the idiot that took him in the 4th round last year, but we don't talk about that.
We don't have to. I just think the Jets are better than Miami. Are they better than Buffalo? I don't know yet. We'll still have to see, but I think it's a fair breakdown. I think me and you agree. That's fair.
Yeah, and here's the thing with Buffalo though. I know people are talking about how how terrible they are, but how they've somewhat fallen off with all this drama. They get embarrassed at home by Cincinnati. This team won 3 games. This team lost 3 games last year. I think this team is fully capable of. Capable of winning games, and I think that they're still.
It's a recency bias thing.
It is a recency bias, but I just don't see
No, I know what you're saying. When people say, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying when people have the Bills losing these division Jets, it's because the Jets just got Aaron Rodgers and the Bills lost in the playoffs. It's clearly what's happening. We haven't even seen Aaron Rodgers take a regular season snap yet. So
we'll see.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's anything in the air right now, but I'm not gonna overstep. I think it's a fair 1, 2, 3, 4.
NFC East. We got to talk about it. Here we go. I'm very nervous for this one. I think this is the most nervous I've been for a football season, like all year. Especially how the Giants are opening up on Sunday night against Dallas at home. But I think we're gonna.
Do you want my honest opinion here?
Go right ahead.
Another 3 wildcard teams. Another 3 playoff team division.
Okay, I have the same thing too. But do you have them flip flop? Because
no,
okay.
I have Philly winning the division, Dallas coming in second, Giants in third.
Yeah.
Commanders in fourth. But I think the Commanders are going to be a lot better than people think. I know this division's stacked, but this team puts up a fight every year, and you know it. I know it. You can't beat them. You tie them. I watch it happen every time.
You can't beat them. You tie them.
I watch it happen every time. So I wouldn't count them out, but I think this is another 3 playoff team division.
I'm not too big on the Commanders this year. Only because I do not like the quarterback in Sam Howell. I just think that he's...
When have they had a good quarterback, though?
When have they had a good quarterback?
Carson Wentz, Taylor Heineke. Like, you're just jumping from guy to guy. It's not big shoes to fill.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that the quarterback play is not good. Terry McLaurin's going to start the year off hurt. I don't like it. I'm not liking the vibes in Landover, Maryland. And apparently they all hate Eric Bieniemy.
Well,
so I don't know.
Listen, we don't have to make the playoffs. I just think they're a team that should get a little more respect.
Okay. The Giants, they go get Darren Waller. They somehow convince Saquon to come back. Huge. Made some upgrades on the defense. Bobby Okereke, Isaiah Simmons.
They're just in a tough division.
Yeah, they're in a tough division, but I mean,
realistically,
realistically,
whose defense is better? Dallas, the Giants.
I say the Giants.
Okay, now you're just stretching.
No, I'm not stretching. The Cowboys defense gave up gave up so many points a game last year.
I think, dude, their defense is loaded front to back. I have Philly as a better defense than the Giants too, and it's no knock to the Giants
too. Yeah,
they get the Philly gets Jalen Carter too. They add probably the best player in the draft. I don't understand how he fell to them.
And Nolan Smith too.
Yeah, so they got better.
Nolan's a tryhard. I hate him.
They're getting disrespected a little bit, I feel like. I don't know if Dallas winning this division by any means, but I think Dak, as people call him, an interception machine, he got half of those last year were just bad off the hands drops. And you know it too. You're just going to give me looks because it's division rivals. I have the Giants make the playoffs, but they're not top 2. They're not top 2. They're the third team in this division.
I do have the Giants going the top 3. I have them going third. I'm going to continue the trend of there not being a repeat NFC East champion since 2001, 2006 even. I think that give me the Cowboys to win the division.
Fair. I don't think they win the division. I think the Eagles are a better team, but that's fair.
Okay. AFC North. This was a hot topic. This was a very
two teams making the playoffs.
This was a very controversial subject when we were previewing the AFC North earlier or a couple weeks ago. We both had the Ravens winning the division, but not by a landslide. It was by half a game. Do we still think that?
Yep, nothing changed. Nothing's changed. I've bought into the Lamar Jackson hype this year. I'm on the MVP train. I am all over Baltimore. I love what they have. Their receiving room got better. They're a really good team. I think they're better than the Bengals, so I'm going to take them in the division. I think it's by a game. I think they'll finish 13-4 or something. Bengals go 12-5, something close like that. But that's what I have.
I'm still so torn, only because I'm very, very torn by this division because it's those two teams because Lamar got his money. Is he going to stay healthy? Burrow is probably going to play week 1. He's fully recovered from that calf injury. I'll go with the Ravens. I'll go with the Ravens.
It's so hard not to bet on Lamar, dude. I'm so all in on this team. I'm so sold.
Yeah.
But here's my question to you. Does Pittsburgh have another winning season? Because they haven't had a losing season since Tomlin's been there.
I say they do. I mean,
you think they finished 9-8?
Last place. They finished. I think they do. If Mike Tomlin did what he did last year with a rookie quarterback, he's more incapable of doing anything with that same quarterback next year or this year. And if I'm not mistaken, they came in last place. They were in last place in the division.
Yeah, I think so.
They were in last place. So I mean, let's all be honest here. It's going to be a soft schedule. But I'm noticing something. I'm noticing how the Niners, they're on the road against the Steelers. That spread has not moved in a month.
Could the Steelers possibly sneak into the playoffs?
I think there's a shot. There's definitely a shot. There's definitely a shot. I definitely love the Steelers. The Browns, on the other hand, I don't love them. Sorry.
I mean, I'm not anti you. I wonder what Deshaun Watson's going to be. I'm not against that take.
Yeah, we don't know what he's going to be. Is he
that guy again? I don't know. It's another thing you got to feel out. I don't know how well he's going to be.
All right, another confusing division, the NFC North. I hate this division. I just hate it.
Lions win the division. Only team make the playoffs. Give me Lions, Bears, Vikings, Packers.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I have no reasoning behind this. I just have a gut feeling about Justin Fields and this Bears team being better than the Vikings. I don't think the Lions win the division. I think they build off what they did last year. They have a ton of momentum from the finish they had.
Yeah.
Is Jared Goff
especially
that guy?
Who they got in the draft too.
Yeah. Is Aiden Hutchinson has another year to elevate his game. Jahmyr Gibbs is Jared Goff that guy? I hope so. I drafted Amon-Ra St. Brown in fantasy, so I really hope he's that guy. But
I think I wanted
we'll see what happens.
St. Brown, but do I even have a Lion on my team? I don't even think I do. Unless I
not a lot of
drafted. I am in first place in our fantasy baseball league, though, Tim.
I haven't even peeped. I don't even want to look at that, so let's not talk about that.
I think you're in third.
No, I'm in 7th. I haven't moved up in fucking ages.
You're
I don't even want to look at it.
You're 4th.
I'm moving up. I'm moving up in the world.
You're 21 games back of first place, but you're in 4th.
I don't know how that works. How does that? Whatever. I don't want to jump into this.
So yeah, or whatever.
Whatever. I don't want to jump.
I have the Lions winning this division. I think it's going to go Lions, Vikings, Bears, Packers. Or was that what you said?
No, I have Vikings in third, Bears in second.
Okay. The Vikings, I think it all comes down with defense. And that defense was known to be terrible. It was absolutely terrible last year. And they went ahead and drafted a wide receiver when they had a lot of talented defensive backs on the board. So I don't really know what they're doing there. The Bears, definitely a lot of room to improve. They go get DJ Moore. Justin Fields looks good. The defense looks good. They go get Tremaine Edmonds from Buffalo. It's the Bears.
I know that's the thing. It's hard, but it's weird to see this division flipped.
Yeah,
then the
Packers.
You're used to seeing the Packers. Yeah, you're used to seeing the Packers and the Bears kind of get up there, and back in when we were kids.
Yeah. But old school. Was that the Don Terry Poe fucking?
Yeah, dude. The Khalil Mack years.
Or no, not Don Terry Poe. Oh, what's his name? He was in that State Farm commercial with Aaron Rodgers. What was his name?
Dude, I don't even know.
BJ Raji.
Such a throwback.
BJ Raji. That was a throwback. Yeah, Lions riding on big momentum. I think that with the way that they play and the people they have, although Jameson Williams is suspended, they go get Jahmyr Gibbs. They Amon-Ra St. Brown's destined to have a big year. It all comes down to the quarterback play, I think. I think the defense has improved a lot.
I love their head coaching.
Yeah, the coaching is phenomenal. Ben Johnson's a great offensive coordinator. Dan Campbell's a great head coach.
Dan Campbell's nuts.
Bite the kneecap
He's psycho.
Bite the kneecap
I love
off.
it.
I love him.
We'll see what happens. They're going to be an interesting team. So
Motor
we'll see.
City Dan Campbell. And now my wire's in the way. Great. Moving on to the AFC South. I think
this division's kind of a wash. It's Jacksonville, and then it's fall off a cliff. Who really cares?
Yeah, I think it's Jacksonville all the way. I think it's gonna go Jacksonville,
Tennessee, Houston, Indianapolis.
Oh yeah, I have the same thing too. So, I mean, there's really no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. The NFC mentioned this before. I have the same.
Derek Carr, AFC West the entire time is basically like some Mahomes, Alex Smith, what's his name? Phillip Rivers, Justin Herbert, and now Russell Wilson. But now he's going to go in a tight division and face off against Desmond Ridder twice a year, who hasn't even been proven as a starter. He's going to go ahead and face Baker Mayfield. Come on. And then he's
Bryce Young, who hasn't even played.
Bryce Young, who hasn't even played a game in the NFL yet. So
I am with you on the Saints winning this division. I think it's going to be a lot tighter than people think. I think it's going to go Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Bucks. I think Falcons and Panthers you can kind of flip. That's one, 2A, 2B. Saints only team make the playoffs. They're not these are young teams. In the future, maybe, Falcons and Panthers get better, but I just don't think this is their year.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think the Saints, they're gonna get a free home game at like 9-8, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's what's gonna happen.
AFC West. You're not here for Tim was dying when I made my AFC.
I was in the hospital, but we're okay.
We're all good. We survived. Your prayers worked. You're now here for AFC West and NFC West predictions. So give us your top four for both the AFC and the NFC West.
AFC West is Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Vegas. And so weird to say, but the Chargers and Broncos aren't sniffing a playoff spot this year. Yeah.
Really? Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Only 3 wildcard teams, and I don't have any. I don't have them winning.
Okay.
Chiefs win this division by a landslide, to be honest with you. I know Chris Jones is sitting out right now, but he'll be back.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, he'll be back.
Yeah. Anyone with Mahomes and Kelsey it's a problem. And I don't Denver didn't show me anything last year to really make me think that adding Sean Payton makes them a playoff team, because they were brutal, and I still don't think
in the preseason, they were terrible.
Chargers, same thing. You could pay Herbert all you want, but they don't have good. I know that it's new coach, they got a new system,
new offensive coordinator, but
yeah. I like where it's Keenan Allen's gonna get hurt. Everyone knows that. Mike Williams is gonna be wide receiver 1 by week 4. Keenan Allen will come back week 10.
They did get Quentin Johnson though from TCU, who's a pretty damn good receiver.
Listen, as much as I do like the Chargers, I think Miami's a better team. I think defensively on the ball they're a better team. I think, and I would have the Jets. I would have the Jets as a better team. And I'm not leaving Cincy out of the playoffs. There's only 3 wildcard spots. They just don't fit in. They don't fit in. They're the one team that sticks out, and it could flip. Okay. I can see them getting over Miami. It's really them or Miami. I could see flipping in or out. That's interchangeable, but I have as right now Miami ahead of them. And Vegas is Jimmy G is Jimmy G. Okay, I don't need anyone to tell me anything otherwise. He's Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay, they're not winning anything. And you go to the NFC West.
I'm trying to find like a person.
NFC West. It's so. I don't know. It's hard.
You're thinking of the Rams, aren't you? Because I was feeling the same thing.
I'm seeing the Rams. The Rams could be a huge disappointment too. Their defense, besides Aaron Donald, is a little. Niners win this division easy. Does Seattle make the playoffs?
That's the thing. Because a lot of people are down on Kenneth Walker. A lot of people are down on Geno. I'm kind of down on him.
I'm not down on Kenneth Walker.
Well, because here's the thing: they drafted a running back in the second round.
True, but I mean, fantasy-wise, I think they're down on him. I think if you add the value, they have a ton of weapons. Does Geno repeat? We have so many questions because I know you can have a solid season, but from what I saw as him as a Jet, I know he's a lot older now. Inconsistent.
Yeah, true.
So I'm very interested to see. Fuck it, give me Niners. Niners 1, Seattle 2. They make the playoffs. Rams at 3. Cardinals at 4.
Okay.
So my three wild card teams are Giants, Cowboys, Seattle.
Okay.
That's why I have at 3.
Let me pull these up. I'm trying to think. Okay. And then so let's get our AFC playoff picture out of the way. I have the Chiefs as the number 1 seed, the Bills as the 2 seed, the Ravens as the 3 seed, and the Jags as the 4 seed. Your 3 wildcard teams: Cincinnati, the Jets, and the Chargers.
Okay, that's fair.
That would mean the Bill. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have to start mine. Number 1, I have the Chiefs. Number 2, I have the Ravens. 3 Bills, 4 Jacksonville. And then I have Cincy, the Jets, Miami.
All right. Okay. I just think that the Chargers get in over Miami. I honestly, and again, it's going to come down to a very close margin. I think it's going to come down to that week 1 game that they played against each other. That they played.
Yeah. We'll see. Dude, again, we'll see. Tua gets hurt, this Miami team falls off a cliff. I just want everyone to know that. With Mike White as a backup quarterback in the system they have, it doesn't work. It's not going to work. So if he gets one concussion away from them, having New England over.
Oh, yeah.
So you never know. Chargers are a good pick. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. I am pulling up my NFC predictions right now. So then Lions. Yeah. This is what we're rolling with. Yep, this is it. And then what's the other one? I'm blanking big time. Yeah, screw it. I think they make it.
All right, give me your rundown.
I got the Niners as the 1 seed. Then I got the Eagles, Saints, and Lions. I have the Saints finishing ahead of the Lions. Then I have Cowboys, Lions, Giants, Saints, Seahawks, Eagles. I think the Seahawks make it.
I convinced you. I told you.
I just couldn't think of another team because I just don't see the Rams being good. I don't see anyone else in the North doing anything that special. I don't see anyone in the South doing anything that special. So yeah, give me the Seahawks by default. So here's how I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to go Cowboys, Lions. Give me the Cowboys to win that one. So then that would mean, oh God, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at math.
I can't even see the loan. Yeah, I mean,
the math isn't working here. I think the Cowboys beat the Lions. The Giants beat the Saints. Eagles beat the Seahawks, which would mean that who's the lowest seed? So it would be Giants, Niners, Giants, and then Cowboys, Eagles. Which means, Niners. I'm going to go Niners. I think the Niners are going to make the Super Bowl. I'm going to give the Cowboys an NFC Championship appearance, which is very kind. So I have the Niners out of the NFC. On this side, I'm going to go Jags Bengals as the first wild card game.
I know. I have
the Bengals beating the Jags, then the Jets beating the Ravens, and then I'm going to go with the Bills beating the Chargers, meaning that it would be Jets, Chiefs, Bills, Bengals, and then I'm going to go with the Jets, Chiefs. And then the Bills and the Bengals. I think the Chiefs beat the Jets. Bengals beat the Bills. Bengals beat the Chiefs. We're getting a Niners-Bengals Super Bowl.
All right. So I have my 1 through 6 in the AFC. I have Chiefs 1, Ravens 2, Bills 3, Jacksonville 4, Bengals 5, Jets 6, Miami 7. So I have the Ravens playing Miami. Ravens win that. Bills playing the Jets. I think the Jets beat the Bills. I think just solely off of because I saw them do it last year. I think it'd be interesting. They might be a little biased. I don't have the Jets going very far, but I have them beating the Bills. And then I have Bengals taking care of Jacksonville pretty easily. So how does that reseed? So now it's Chiefs play lowest seed. Yeah, so Chiefs will play the Jets. Then I had Ravens beat Miami, so Ravens play the Bengals. I'll have Chiefs smoke the Jets. I think the Ravens beat the Bengals, and I solely think Lamar has like a 600 total yard, like something crazy, like a 500 total yard game, like something bananas.
Okay.
So then I have Chiefs Ravens. I think the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl. It's the Chiefs.
Against.
So my breakdown in the NFC would be Niners 1, Eagles 2, Lions 3, Saints 4, Cowboys 5, Giants 6, Seattle 7. So Seattle loses to the Eagles. Giants beat the Lions. I think Giants take care of Lions.
Okay.
Cowboys beat the Saints. I don't know why I had to think about that. I had to think about it. Giants give the Niners a hell of a game. I think they give them like one possession game. I just don't think they win.
I think so too. I don't think so.
They give them a hell of a game. I'm gonna go.
Although it would work to their advantage because they do play each other week 3 Thursday night football.
Yeah. All right.
So they would be prior tape.
I think the Cowboys beat the Eagles. I think the Niners beat the Cowboys, and the Niners win the Super Bowl.
All right. Okay. Oh, even the Niners win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim, I'm sorry to say this, but shout out in no Connor. Bengals are winning the Super Bowl.
Oh, all right. That's fair. I got Niners Super Bowl. You got Bengals.
Okay. All right. Before we announce the competition, MVP, we'll go MVP, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, and we'll go Coach of the Year. Screw it.
MVP is Lamar.
Yeah, I was thinking towards Lamar. I might go. Something just tells me. I think.
You think it's Burrow?
Yeah, Burrow. I think it's going to be Burrow. I think Burrow is going to win the MVP. Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Zay Flowers.
I think it's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs.
That was my other pick.
Yeah, I think he's destined to have a big year, especially with how the running back lineup set up in Detroit. It seems like he's going to be the lead guy, not Montgomery. Defensive Rookie of the Year. I'm going to go with Jalen Carter.
That's my pick. I already wrote it down. It's so clearly the Defensive Rookie of the Year.
As much as it disgusts me, I'm just going to roll with Jalen Carter. Coach of the Year. I'm going to go with Robert Saleh.
That was my pick.
Yeah. Yep, I'm going to go with Robert Saleh. I'm going to go with Saleh. I think
there was Jets bias there, but that was my pick.
I wasn't even going Jet bias. I think that they're going to have a very good year, and I think the coaching there is phenomenal. I mean, if there was such a thing as coordinator of the year, I would totally give it to Nathaniel Hackett, but there's no such thing as that. Okay. Are we ready for the contest? This is pretty big. So for those who remember last year, we picked so we're doing it differently. So last year we did a favorite, an underdog, an over, an under, and a player prop. This year we're just going to be giving 3 best bets. So it could be anything. Overs, unders, spreads, props, anything. We're going to keep tally of it between the two of us. Whoever has the worst record at the end of the year. We're not doing...
It's either Blazing Challenge or they have to eat a ghost pepper, both on camera. One of the two.
One of the two. Should we just decide it right now? I think we...
Blazing Challenge. Easier.
Okay, Blazing Challenge. Blazing Challenge from Buffalo Wild Wings.
B-dubs.
Oh, God, I'm so scared.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all? Who knows? I might die. So I'm sure you'll all get a kick out of that one. Well, chat.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to what I saw. Tim saw a hospital room, but
yeah, I'd rather not bring that up.
That's HIPAA.
Yeah. I played an okay round of golf. Played 9 holes. Shot a 45. So can't complain. That's about it. I really haven't done much. I've been in the hospital. I haven't really been active. So.
My one I saw is Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, that one's tough because I saw him in concert too. At least I went. I went to Margaritaville.
I've never been to Margaritaville, but that's a dream. Rip Jimmy Buffett. Rip to the guy from Smash Mouth.
Really? He passed away? Oh, the drummer, right?
No, the singer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had kidney failure. He was in hospice.
Oh, that's horrible. I did not know that.
Yeah. He passed away. There was something else that I saw that came up, and now I'm like,
Julio Urias. What the hell were you doing?
What the fuck?
What? Domestic? So he's a felony domestic abuse is what he got charged for?
Around with that, right? That was his third go around with that?
Is that it? Can you be like league suspended for that now?
He's going to be suspended for it.
Like indefinitely? I mean, like...
Yeah, I think so. And he's going to be a free agent at the end of the year.
That was a guy one of the Mets to sign, not anymore.
Millions of dollars. Yeah, not anymore. Fucked up shit, man. That's some fucked up shit. But,
right,
yeah.
Well,
so...
in honor of Jimmy Buffett, I've decided our top 5 today is going to be top 5 Jimmy Buffett songs of all time.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to start with 5. I'm going to say Come Mondays at 5. I think that's a nice, relaxing song. If you're really into yacht rock, you know, like an old man, that's the one for you. Yes. It's a great song. I'm going to go with Come Monday at 5.
Let's see. I'm going to go... Yeah, I'm going to go Come Monday at 5. Very, chillax. Now, are we including songs that, like...
that he's featured on? Yeah, you can put, like, Knee Deep and stuff like that on there.
Okay. So, number 4, I'm going to go Knee Deep. So, thank you.
I'm going to go Pencil-Thin Mustache at number 4.
Maybe Cheeseburger.
No. You know what? Take it back. Son of a Sailor at 4. I think Son of a Sailor is probably one of mine. That's a good one for me. You got Cheeseburger Paradise 3? That's probably where I put it. I'm going to go Cheeseburger Paradise 3.
Number 2. Here we go.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to go 5 o'clock somewhere.
And the consensus number 1, to the GOAT himself, I wouldn't be living on sponge cake without him. Rest in peace, Jimmy Buffett. Margaritaville at 1.
I miss him.
R.I.P. I miss him already.
Oh no, this is
Labor Day weekend.
I miss Jimmy Buffett. As white men, that just it was our civic duty. It was our civic duty to get as drunk as possible and drink a shit just for Jimmy Buffett. I feel like that was our civic duty, and now I'm like, oh god.
Sing us out, Stan.
I'm acting like we just like lost like a family member.
Living on sponge cake, watching the sun bake.
That's where we wrap it up. Be sure to follow us on Instagram. I gotta get used to saying it. Instagram, X, and TikTok. Be sure
Twitter.
to whatever. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube, like this video on YouTube, leave a comment. Helps us out tremendously. Be sure to follow us and rate us on Spotify.
5 stars?
5 stars only. That's twice a week. Back to the grind. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Be sure to look out on our Instagram and Twitter on Tuesday if our Clemson bet hits tonight. So be on the lookout for that, and we will see you guys on Thursday. All right. Peace out, guys.